As the nation approaches its 60th birthday, the division between those who serve the Army and those who do not is sharper than ever. Despite the mandatory service law, the latest figures show that 25% of Israeli youth do not serve at all. Entire sectors enjoy sweeping exemption by law, and it seems that draft evaders have lost all shame. But that's where the Mothers of the Parents Forum for Equality in Service come in.
Sharing the burden has to be equal, either in military service or in civilian service. We can't have a situation in which certain people do not serve the state. If they can't serve in the army, fine. Let the boys serve 3 years and the girls 2. We can't have some of the people bearing the burden while others sit on the beach or will finish their bachelor's degree while other people's children, ours, yours, others, give their all to the state. The Tal law has to be repealed, but this is not the only problem. There are Arab citizens in this country, and they too need to serve the state within their own community. And when guys who serve finish the army, they receive no preferential treatment as compensation for the lost years during which the draft evades were free to do as they please.
The forum's members are active on many levels, both social and educational, in order to put an end to draft dodging. They demand that the Knesset pass a law that will force all Israeli citizens to share the burden. Knesset member Amiram Dotan is putting forth a law that would make it mandatory for every citizen to serve.
You cannot sit on the fence and drop out of service and just criticize and complain. Because when you are an insider, you give, you are a part, you belong. The same Jewish solidarity that we talk about when we say, Kol Yisrael Arevim Zeh Lezeh, will go back to being a part of our reality. Now, I know that Haredi Jews can't serve in the army, and I know the Arabs can't either. I know that the Arabs can't agree to national service. But being a citizen of the State of Israel in the year 2007, 2008, and so on, means giving something towards our Israeliness. That is why I want to pass a law for mandatory social service.
The leading proponents of mandatory enlistment are the grieving parents of soldiers who fell in the war. A community of 9,400 IDF orphans is now joining the fight against the ease with which exemptions from the IDF are given nowadays. We're a state under siege. No exaggeration this time. Besides that, it's obvious that every citizen is obligated to his country first and foremost, and it's too bad that we are not as patriotic as we should be, especially seeing as this is Israel. Our heritage is not a heritage of draft dodgers, it's a heritage of fighters. And whoever doesn't want to fight, let him go somewhere else.